Hello, everyone, and welcome to another awesome episode of BU Live. I am so excited about today's show. Today's show is all about fashion. So, with me today, I have the very beautiful and talented Miss Jessica Strawberry, who is the founder and CEO of Strawberry Boutique. And we're going to talk about fashion today. Okay. So, BU Live, I have been kind of going back and forth about my mission, and I really had a lot of clarity. And I really kind of reviewed the content that I've had, and I realized that BU Live is really about me and the many moving parts of myself, which is entrepreneurship, family, marriage, friendships, fitness, mental health. It's a broad spectrum about life in general. So that is truly the mission of BU Live, to be able to provide a platform to talk about the different moving parts of Mika. So, welcome to BU Live. And so today, of course, a part of me is fashion. And let me tell you about how I met Jessica. I moved to Houston about 4 years ago. Absolutely love being here. And for those that personally know me, I love working with the youth, particularly teens. And Jessica was one of the moms that had her daughter go to the Boys and Girls Club. And so Jessica used to come in looking fly all the time. You never knew which look you was going to get, right? You might get braid Jessica with a trendy vibe, business suit Jessica, mom Jessica with the ripped jeans and a cute graphic tee. You just never knew. So, of course, I'm into fashion, have been for I don't know how long, probably as long as I can remember. And so I started talking to Jessica, was like, girl, I'm digging your vibe. So that's my version of knowing Jessica as the fashionista that she truly is. So, Jess, tell our viewers, when did you find your love for fashion?
So, me totally, you just never know what you're gonna get with me. As she mentioned, some days I might wake up and put on a different hairstyle, put on a different. You just never know. So every day I'm a new person, just to keep myself feeling fresh and new. So my love for passion actually started when I was an adolescent. In school, I just always had a desire to dress up. Tennis shoes were a thing back then. Somewhat today, you throw them on as a mom on the go, but for the most part, tennis shoes, cut up jeans, fashion was always something that my sister and I kind of loved as children. We stayed going to we're from California, so we would always go downtown to the fashion district and try to shop at the boutiques down there and try to get things that people didn't have. We wanted to stand out. We wanted to always be unique in our own style. So that's kind of where it derived from. I kind of started thinking about launching an online fashion boutique years ago, but I just never took the time to do it. It was one of those things I always put it off as a mom on the go, never taken that time to really solidify my businesses and my heart, my passion. So this is where we are today. We have launched and we are excited to share.
Yes, so we launched officially 1 week ago on November the 14th. So if you are not following, like, share, subscribe, Strawberry Boutique you can find it on Facebook, Instagram, your social media platforms, and Jessica serves the looks. So you mentioned about being in high school, wanting to be different, and thoughts started running to my mind. So I grew up in Louisiana, but I always wanted to be different, than everybody else. I did not want to. I don't know. I've never been the one to kind of blend in. So I remember my dad used to bring us to Houston to even go school shopping because I wanted different clothes and shoes than everyone else, because the area I stayed in had one mall and it was whack.
Everybody's looking the same, right?
Everybody looking the same. And then you think about back then, I'm like, God, some of the stuff that we wore was crazy, but a lot of it's coming full circle. Like, it is. Like, I remember wearing Dickie suits and bodysuits. I remember the joggers and the windbreakers.
All that is like recycling itself. I agree.
It is.
That's what fashion is. things that we thought as children or young adults were like, that's not cute. Or I always thought the stuff that was different or that looked strange, you could find a way to make it cute because you have you are fashion and you wear stuff. You own that, you make it creative and you make it cute. So regardless of what it looked like to someone else, if you owned it and you rocked it,
go for it. Go for it. So thinking about tips with fashion, because all of us come in so many kind of different shapes and sizes. What do you feel like right now this fall is on trend that can really fit any shape, size, or personality?
I believe right now, of course, your scarves, your beanies, things like that. You can always, have a nice, cute pair of earrings, as Nika is wearing our bold beater as well.
Yes,
fun and flirty. But your scarves, your accessories, you can always accessorize. Sets. I think right now the most trendy thing is like our two-piece set. So whether you're wanting to look for a two-piece set to be comfy, throw on some tennis shoes, throw on a pair of boots, some heels. Dresses, you can always go up or down with dresses. So just for those who are not looking for something too crazy, but something a little bit more casual, you can always just go with a two-piece comfy set and kind of dress it up or down depending on how you're feeling for the day.
So you mentioned the sets, and that is definitely something I'm seeing everywhere. All the Instagram models, YouTubers are wearing these two-piece sets, or you see joggers being redone, right? And I think now it's fashion is kind of a collaboration of everything. And I remember at first when I saw it, because sometimes it takes a moment for some things to grow on me, and then I'm like, oh, that is cute. Like when I saw people wearing joggers with heels, the first thing that came to mind was my grandmother wearing these joggers with these heels. It was not fashion.
Style. Yep. No, I mean that's the thing. Fashion is just what you make it, right? So just like you said, sometimes it takes for someone else's eyes time to grow on that. But if you say, I think this goes together, I think blending prints is always a good thing. Everybody may not see it as an as a fashion style of blending prints. I'm just stepping out of your comfort zone. You gotta be willing to step out of your comfort zone when you tap into fashion. It's just one of those things you don't know. It's a roller coaster, but if you own it, hey, own it.
It works. It works. So, guys, look, those that are looking, get a friend, tell a neighbor to log on, like, share, subscribe, join the live. We would love to be able to answer any of your questions about fashion. And remember, we have a promo code that is going to be given out during the show to get 15% off at Strawberry Boutique. So look, tell a neighbor, tell a friend, share this.
Share, like,
tune in.
Shout us out. When you purchase honey and get your 15%, make sure you tag us.
Yes.
Post you on our page. Yes,
we would love to do that. So Jessica, I know that, again, like you said, when it comes to fashion, that you have to own it. And you said that you kind of thought this being younger, but as you've grown and went on this roller coaster, kind of defining your style, what would you say right now at this time is your signature look? Or do you have one?
I don't think I have a specific signature. You just don't know what you're going to get. Some days I wake up, I'm like, oh, I'm feeling that today. Or I may have thought something through, just kind of pondering in my head. That's kind of a good combination. But for me, I think it just really depends on my mood. Depending on what I have going on for the day, it depends on what you're going to get. But you're going to get something. No matter what I'm doing, you're going to get something. It's just, what are you going to get? That's what the key is. But there's no signature specific style right now. I know that I've been on the go a lot because of course, we're in quarantine and the pandemic, just with my children. So I've been more on the casual side, throwing on some comfy sets. But some days I'm like, I want to get dressed. Even if I am working from home, I want to get dressed and feel like a person and throw some attire on, put some heels on, and just feel nice, feel like a boss and dress. You don't have to always be going somewhere to get dressed and put some clothes.
I absolutely love that, because that's one of my self-care tips. During quarantine, I remember like earlier on, I worked from home even before. So,
Mm-hmm.
going to pick up my kids from school or, just doing those things was my outlet. And
Right.
so, now a part of my self-care is getting up, putting my makeup on, figuring out what I'm gonna wear, even if
Mm-hmm.
just to walk down and come to my desk because I
Mm-hmm.
want to feel
Mm-hmm.
still like me. Because I
Exactly.
know there was a time where, I went through, not feeling like myself. Kind of, how we, as
Yeah.
women kind of go through that transition.
Mhm.
It's almost like a depressed state. And I remember wearing like workout pants and t-shirts every day. I'm like, nope,
And
we
that's
ain't
what
no
most
more.
people go to because they're at home. They're like, I'm at home. I just want to be comfortable. And that's okay sometimes. I get it. You're in the mood to get all dolled up. But out of a 5-day work week, about 3 to 4 of those days, you need to be feeling like I need to get moving and grooving. In case you got to
Yes.
down, you got to get moving and grooving. You got to look like somebody, right? And feel like that too. Because if you don't look good, you don't feel good. That's just I'm a big believer of that.
Yes. So Jessica, we actually have a question out here. And look, I'm gonna pull it up right quick. So Devon Jackson, which we know, look, she wants to know what are the must-haves for this season.
So must-haves. Well, I'm in Tennessee, so depending on your area and your season, scarves are going to be a popping for you for this season. So must-haves. Like I mentioned earlier, sets are always comfortable for those parents on the go who have small children. Even just running errands, running to the grocery store. If you got to step out and do something quick. But I think that your scarves, some cute bodycon dresses. I'm always a good person for comfort. So some dresses and some scarves are going to be your sets are going to be your must-haves for this season to stay warm, and then just to be cute while doing that.
But warm, cozy, and cute
Yeah.
seems to be the motto for this season. Warm, cozy, and
Mhm.
cute.
Mhm.
So I want to ask about this one trend that I've seen to get your input on it, and then I know we're definitely going to pull up your boutique and be able to talk about some of these looks and how you can style them. But I've seen these not just sets, but almost pajama looking
Mhm.
sets that
Mhm.
seem to be gaining traction, and I've seen them in different materials,
Mhm.
from satin to cotton,
Yeah,
some button up. So,
mhm.
they're making their way on the scene. What are
Mhm.
your thoughts about those?
So I have seen those floating around. I think they're cute. Some women have dressed them up. Some women have dressed them down. I've even seen some people going out to the club hunting with some pajamas on, child, and
I saw that.
it's cute. It's cute. Now I'm not knocking nobody because it doesn't look like a pajama set. I think it's all the mental, like right. You think that this is pajamas, but if you hadn't told nobody that, and nobody would know that, they would think it's a cute 2-piece set, and you'd be rocking it. But I think they're cute. I think for me, material is important. So some of that like satin material, some of that more softer cotton. I personally don't like the material of some of them that I've seen. But some of them, I would agree, they're rocking them out, and I think they're hot on the market right now. They look good.
They are. They are.
Mm-hmm.
Then, so another trend I noticed that's coming back is wide legs.
Yeah.
Wide legs are making a
Yeah.
approach back on the scene, and bell bottoms, which
Yeah.
in high
Yeah.
school I loved
Yeah.
a good
Yeah.
pair. Like, look, the skinny bell bottom with the
Mm-hmm.
flare was
Yep.
everything.
Yep.
Everything. So let's pull up the boutique and see what we got. Talk to the viewers about it and these looks, because you are definitely serving.
Yes, so this again, my launch was November 14th. So this was kind of I had been working all summer, just kind of thinking of some different things. Wanted to do like a fall but kind of casual line to bring to everyone. So through the can I navigate this?
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. I was like, Chad, I don't know how to do this. I'm not perfectly savvy. Let me see. Can I go through it? No, it's not letting me do it. Maybe I'm. Let me see.
If you go to your boutique screen, you should be able to function it just like you normally would on
Oh,
that.
let me see. 1 second. So can you guys see it still?
Yes, we can see your mouse.
Okay, perfect. So this is kind of some of the things that we have. This dress was one of our top sellers. We actually are looking to add her in a new color because she sold so good last week, this entire week. But these are just some of the things, some of the
There's
culture.
my earrings. I absolutely love these.
These are fun. These are super fun. So
They
me
are.
rocking the gold bead earrings. So these are making a statement. If you walk into a room and as she went casual chic today, but you can dress these up or dress them down. Super, super cute. They're lightweight. They come in yellow and the white. Yellow's my favorite as well, but they're both bomb. You will love them if you purchase them because they do come in two colors. And again, they're super light, super fun.
They are. There's some earrings that I've ordered like that are on the larger side that are like really heavy and kind of weigh your ears down. But these are like super, super light and big and bold and cute. So I absolutely love them. And of course, yellow is my favorite color. So
Yes,
had to have them.
absolutely. So just some different things. These are some of our cargo pants. These were a hot seller too. They're just fun. They're different. With this particular outfit, I paired them with like some boots because that just was kind of the look I was going for, like stomp the yard. But you can dress these up, dress them down, however you choose to. But they're super fun, super different, they're comfy. They have a lot of pockets, so if you're looking for something that's out of the norm, not your standard cargo pants, these will be a go-to.
Those are super cute. So let's pause for a second and go back to the boots because again, I feel like this season is bringing back all of our high school vibes, right? So if you are in that, I would even say like 30 to 40-year-old range, this season is really our high school vibe season because combat boots and Doc Martens, and I've seen Steve Madden have some really nice boots. The kind of like combat boot look is coming back with the heel and without the heel. So can you kind of tell how you can kind of dress up or dress down that trend also?
Yeah, so even just to show you all a picture with the boots. So let's see. Let me find one for you guys. Because I dressed my combat boots. I've always been a woman of combat boots, on season, off season, child. I just love boots. But I dressed them down with this dress. So for me, I was like, this is super cute. This is a casual, it was a casual day, the day that I did this shoot. And I was like, these boots are perfect because you're not having to worry about wearing no heels. And it looks super good. The comfort of the boots, these boots have a small heel on them. But for the style of this dress, being that it's a long maxi dress, it went perfect. I also had wore this dress with a pair of heels, and it served the purpose for that day, the look that I was going for that day. So really, it's just what you're trying to do with your look. I think once you put something together and you own it, you're gonna make that be exactly what you're wanting it to be. So boots can go dressed up or dressed down. In this case, you see that they're with the dress and the crown with the cargo pants.
I absolutely love that. And so the other thing is that when it comes to talking about fashion, I am approaching 40. It is coming up sooner than it was before, just saying. And so with fashion, you also kind of think about what's also age appropriate and being able to take those trends and not be look so young in them, but make them fit your age. And so with that being said, I absolutely love the look with the grown and sexy comfy dress and then taking the boots and being able to give it that casual grown and sexy vibe is like really, really cute and chic. I absolutely
and that's you make a great point. Another thing is, you want to be sure that when you wear something, don't just get it because it's a trend. Make sure that it fits your body type, your style. Every trend is not going to be for you yet. Maybe cute because there's some things that I like, and I'm like, that just won't work for me because I'm a smaller, petite woman. But for those women who are more voluptuous and have curves and things like that, some stuff is just made for that body style. So I would just say when you are thinking about being creative in your attire and dipping into the fashion, just make sure that it's something that fits you You don't want to be uncomfortable. And I always say with dresses, this is one of the things. If you're wearing a dress, you don't want to be one of those people who have to always kind of pull or tug down on the dress. That's a sign that it's not. That's not may not be for your body type. It may be cute, but it just may not be for you.
That is such a good tip. And it's also, understanding that every trend does not have to work for you,
Mm-hmm.
or because there's always an alternative.
Yeah.
And body type does make a difference when it comes to some looks, because
Mm-hmm.
there are some things that I know I'm like, don't do that. But then there's
Mm-hmm.
others, it's like, okay, well, I can take that look and make it work this way for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And so I think that's an important part in being able to know what is uniquely you
Yeah.
and is going to make you feel comfortable and confident, because that's the biggest thing. Some things can look gorgeous on you, but if you feel uncomfortable, you're
Mm-hmm.
going to be able
It's
to
going to
tell.
show. Yep, it's going to show. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So as we're talking and going through the boutique, I want to tell those that are tuned in about our special discount code for those that tuned in today. So for our viewers today, and again, Jessica just launched last week, and she was so gracious to come on and give us the fashion tips. We today from 6 p.m. today to 6 p.m. tomorrow, you can use the discount code BU Live for 15% off on Strawberry Boutique. And again, you can go to Instagram and also Facebook and be able to link to the boutique to shop today. So 15% off. Again, the code is BU Live, BE letter U Live. And so we're just going to continue and go through and talk about some more of these looks. So Jay, we have to get into this burgundy and yellow or burgundy and gold jumpsuit,
So
because
this one is the one
it's popping.
she comes in two colors, as you can see. She comes in the caramel and the green, and then she comes in the burgundy and the yellow. So this one is actually one of my faves. When I wore this, I was like, honey, we paired this with some leopard heels with this first look, and then the other look we paired it with some boots just to kind of offset that caramel. But this one was super fun, super cute. We dressed it up. I also have an image. I dressed it down, so I wore with
Love it.
just to switch it up because it's one of those outfits that you don't have to always have to wear heels. Throwing it on with a pair of tennis shoes on the go. Again, for that mom, you're trying to go to brunch, you're in the mood with no heels. Because some days we be like that, ladies. We ain't always
Yeah.
need to wear heels. But pairing it with a nice pair of sneakers just to kind of offset the heels, but it's still that dressy, but then it gives you that casual flavor. So yes, this one is one of our faves.
So I absolutely love how just by going through these images, the total look and feel of where you would go in this outfit change. Because when I look at this with the fanny pack and the boots popping, I'm thinking about girls' night out. We're going to chill. It's the whole vibe. Then if we go back to with the Converse, I think of I'm the cute mom that's out with my kids. We
Yep.
rolling. This is a shopping day. Okay.
I'm something chill, but I'm cute. But I'm
Yes.
cute.
Yes. Then if we go to the leopard pump, I'm thinking about dinner with Bae. It's time. It's time to,
It's all. Give them something.
yes, give a little bit, not a lot. So this one outfit would just
It's
look,
very
a simple shoe change up the whole look.
Yep, and sometimes that's what it takes. Like as I mentioned earlier, accessorizing. Sometimes just putting on a bold pair of earrings, some different shoes, maybe a necklace, because everything doesn't require all of that each time you get dressed. But just determining what's going to help make that pop. And I think earrings are really a statement piece for women. Necklaces too. I'm not really all the way into necklaces. Just I mean, I like small, simple, but the bolder ones, that's not my thing. But I'm getting into that as I'm tapping into being creative in the fashion industry. So just making sure you accessorize, ladies, is going to help make something pop or offset that kind of, this is boring. And then you put on a nice pair of earrings or a nice shoe. It doesn't even have to be the same color. You can always off color, just change it up. That's what fashion is, just being unique in the style that you have.
I absolutely love it. So you talked about the scarves for this season. Of course, I'm in Houston, so I ain't doing many scarves these days. However, I definitely want to hear about the scarves because I know a lot of our viewers are in like the Kansas City area and the colder climate. So, and I love scarves. Now, I don't like being cold, but I had a whole scarf collection
Mm-hmm.
because they are definitely that thing that you can have a solid color, throw it on, and you are like fierce because of one simple item. So tell us about these scarves and oh, they're infinity scarves. I love
Yes,
it.
so our infinity scarves were also a hit this week too. Remember, we just launched, you guys, so we are
Yes.
doing
Remember, BU Live,
yes.
15% off.
But these infinity scarves are super, super lightweight. And just as Mika just mentioned, it's one of those. I love scarves. I'm always cold, so number one, you might catch me with a scarf on. They be like, "Girl's hot." No, I'm cold. But the scarves, they come in 3 different colors. They're lightweight and they can be dressed up again or dressed down. I think, as Mika just mentioned, a scarf can offset or make you feel like you added a bonus to your outfit just by throwing on a simple scarf. These infinity scarves are super stylish. They have the multicolors, so you get when you dress them with whatever, you're pairing them with multiple colors, so you're popping. They're standing out, and they're super long. You can wrap them a time or two around, and we kind of have them like hanging a little bit just for that comfort. But these are one of our customer faves.
I
Um,
love it.
mhm.
Love, love, love it. So then you also, I'm trying to, you talked about sweater dresses. Is that let's get into that look because
So
oh, you know what? Pause. These pants right here, we can't just scroll past those.
now these, baby, these was a hot commodity, honey. I think we got
Yes.
one left. And
One? What
yes,
size? What size?
one in
Did,
red. I think it's a large, and I think we have one. Maybe I think I have to check. It's online. You'll know because it'll say sold out, honey, if it ain't available, child. But I think we got one small in the red and then a large in the gray. But these, when I tell you, these knit leggings are super. So this is one of those where I dressed it up and dressed it out. Pair of heels, because I was feeling real, I was feeling real good
oh,
in this photo. And then I just kind of dressed it down with my combat boots. These knit leggings are perfect for the fall. They're super stretchy. They have an elastic waistband. They're thick. So if you're out, pairing it with like a t-shirt or whatever you want to wear the top with it. But they are the most comfortable knit leggings that I have found. And they have slits at the bottom, as you guys can see. So they're super long and they do kind of scrunch up a little bit, but they are, when I tell you, the best leggings I have found in such a long time. I love them. Love
I
them.
absolutely love these pants. Look, I might have to take advantage of the discount code and take that large off your hands. Just
They're
saying.
super stretchy. They are super stretchy. So they will, I mean, they are the bomb. When I tell you the bomb, no lies there.
Though, yeah, they are super cute. And these are like perfect work from home. I want
Mhm.
to feel like I am serving, but I'm just walking from my bedroom to my office.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
absolutely love, love, love them. And
Mhm.
then if you are not following Jessica on Instagram, please go to Strawberry Boutique
Yes.
because you get so many fashion tips and style ideas from following her on Instagram. And then, she's, as you heard earlier, tech ain't her thing, but the Facebook is popping as
We
well.
learning, child. We are
But
learning it. As we grow in all areas of our lives, child.
yes, but the Instagram serves the looks
Yes.
continually. So I absolutely love it. So I know also on this page, if you go back, I saw a set. Let's let's
Yes.
let's get
This
into it. Yes.
yes, this velvet set is super cute. Okay, I paired her with just some gray boots, just because I was in a boot. Like this is one of those you can dress up or down as well. And then we paired the burgundy one just kind of with our combat boots with a headband, just to kind of chill that mom on the go. So this set is super comfy. If you like
This looks such like a great holiday look.
And if velvet is one that it comes back around each year, and this one is perfect. It's super cozy. It's warm. It's lightweight. I had it on actually yesterday. We were hanging out. My children and I were running errands, and this was it. This was my go-to because it's super comfy.
So is this material just, for those that are wanting to order this set, is it like a thicker will, like, because velvet, it can go one or two ways. You can be like comfortable warm, or I've had some that's like, woof, this is hot.
No, it's the comfortable warm. It's the
Okay.
comfortable warm. Yes, no, and that was one of the things when I try to pick out the different pieces. I'm a big believer. If I'm hot, I know somebody else can be burned up in the same chair. So I keep that in mind. I do keep my shoppers in mind, but this one's super light and comfy. It's not that, oh, this makes me too hot. I don't know what I shouldn't have this on. No, it's perfect.
And so is this material, does it have stretch, or is this more of like true to size?
So it has a slight stretch. I'm wearing a small in this picture, so I would say true to size, and it still has some give with the small, because it's kind of like an oversized shirt a little bit, and then the pants are more fitted.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. So what other looks you got to service? Because I'm loving the versatility in
Yeah.
the being able to dress up or dress down. And these are they're great quarantine items to have,
Mm-hmm.
because we can still do dinner, but then, so these are great. I worked all day at home and I
Mm-hmm.
got my tennis shoes on
Mm-hmm.
or
That's
my
exactly how
flat
I do
boots,
it.
and
Yep.
then I can dress them up to
Mm-hmm.
go to a dinner.
Yep. So I just did these all with just a pair of some tennis shoes, just for casual, because they're more the casual set, but they can be dressed up. It's a legging. It's a legging strip with a legging set with an oversized tee. It's all cotton material. Great stretch. But I just paired them with tennis shoes. I was hanging with my children, and we were just kind of casually outside, running around. So this was perfect for that. For that.
I absolutely love it. And this one looks like it has some texture to it.
It does. They do. This one they are like a washed cotton set. So burgundy, you'll get like a distressed look with the burgundy. With the blue, this one also has like a distressed look, and as well as the gray one. So
Yeah, that is super cute.
mm-hmm.
Absolutely love it. So, what is your when you're shopping for your boutique? What what are your what is your thoughts in what styles, what looks that you're gonna go for? Because you
So
mentioned about the fabric and how you think
mhm.
about that, but what is that mindset, and this is what I'm gonna bring to my business.
Honestly, it's really one of the first of all, I'm up all night, honey, thinking about clothes sometimes, child. So y'all pray for me. But when I think about it, it's more of a what's trending, right? Because I kind of want to stay with the market. You want to stay in the market with what's trending, but I want to be different. I don't want to have the exact same things that every other boutique has, right? So the goal is to find things that may be a little different as far as in the style of them. And then I always just kind of order for personal just to see like what texture, what material is this, so that I know that my shoppers will like. So that's typically my goal. When I'm looking now, as I'm looking, as with the season we're in, I'm always looking for kind of sweaters, things like that are comfortable, cute dresses. This dress will be on the website tonight at 8. I'll stand up so y'all can see it. It's just like a long, like a to your knees dress. It's just off the shoulder turtleneck. Thinking about the season. This is cute to sit at the table for Thanksgiving when you're eating with your family. It's super lightweight, so it's not too thick, so you're not gonna be somewhere sweating. But that's kind of what I think about when I'm shopping. What's different, but what's trending? I don't want
I
the
love it.
exact same thing that other boutiques have, but I want to stand out a little bit and get something that's unique. And then we're gonna change up the pace of it. We're gonna rock it with this or that, or we're gonna switch it up.
I love it. I love it. Because sometimes you see boutiques where you don't get the full style of it. It's like, yeah, that looks cute on the model, but
Mm-hmm.
how would I wear that for me to be practical? And I think
Right.
that the different looks that you give, from the combat boot to the heel to the tennis shoes, it allows you to visualize
Mm-hmm.
how this look is going to work for me. And
Yeah.
I think, and you talk about it all, you talked about it often earlier, and we've had this conversation about how just being yourself is what comes through in fashion. So what was kind of your where do you feel as though your inner confidence come from, or was that a process to gain that? Because I think when it comes to fashion and looks, some people struggle with it, and it's not even about the clothes. Fashion really, if you really think about the core of it, it's not even necessarily the clothes, because one person could throw on a t-shirt and some jeans and it look, bless you, totally different on them opposed to someone else. So what was like your journey in finding your confidence and your brand of who Jessica truly is?
It wasn't journey before. As I mentioned, starting out as an adolescent, that was my thing. I was young. I didn't really know, who I was at that time. So as I got older, I struggled. I went through challenges. Of course, having kids, consciously you gain weight in certain areas. Your body changes. Changing, like trying to blend in. I was one of those people who always tried to blend in with what was happening around me. And for me to stand out, I think I shied away from the compliment. I would go places and people would always say, "Oh, that's so cute," or "This is cute," and I started to shy away from that because it became overwhelming. It became too much. Like I'm like, I know this is cute, I know this is not, but I don't want all these compliments. So it was a process. It definitely took me a while to get into like saying, you know what, I'm gonna own this. If I go in a room and somebody give me 55,000 compliments, thank you. Then I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm not gonna shy away from it. So it took some time, and I would say over the past maybe 9 to 10 years is where I really discovered like this is who you are. You can't shy away from that, regardless if you don't. I can be outside, not that I do, in some pajamas, and somebody be like, "You look good." It's just one of those things that because I had accepted that this is who I was and this was what I am as far as owning, my truth in clothes, whether it be clothes, my hair. I'll do different hairstyles. I think all that plays a part. But it took it was a journey. It definitely wasn't an overnight process.
Yeah, I think it's definitely always a journey, because I can only imagine for a teenage girl now with social media being a part. For us, we had, BET, MTV,
Two-way phones, shirts and stuff. You didn't have all this.
right, teen magazines. That's where you were kind of gaining your looks from and kind of deciding who you would be. And now it's so different because everybody got these phones in their hands and everybody's judging or showing everything. So taking the time to find out what is your style, who are you at your core, is important. Because like even like what you said about changing the hair and stuff, I am subject to shave the sides of my head. It just, you never know what you're gonna get. It's gonna change colors. It's gonna change textures, because I will grow some, sew some, braid some, glue some.
Okay, I come with my curly today.
Yes, but I learned that for me, that's who I am. Like I love hair, I love makeup, I love fashion, and it's funny because my husband and I was talking earlier. We was talking about when we first met, because we've been together since high school, and he was like, "I remember the first day that I saw you walk into our school." Because I moved to the school that we graduated from when I was in 10th grade. And he was like, "You had on this camouflage skirt and it had a long split up the back, and I had on these platform tennis shoes." Look, from Journeys back then. Journeys used to be the plug.
Right.
And so I remember, and I think back on that look, like no one else would have ever worn nothing like that to school. But I was like, this is me.
Cute.
But I wasn't confident back then. That was the one piece of the pie that was missing. And now is, like I said, I can wear jeans and a t-shirt and feel like I am. Because
that's what I'm rocking, this jeans and this t-shirt. You don't have to be nothing extravagant. I totally agree.
yes, for sure. So What other things would you maybe suggest to that woman or that young lady that's trying to figure out themselves? Because you talked about going through this journey. What were some of the key moments or things that you did to really kind of know Jessica?
So you got to do some soul searching, right? You got to get to know who you are, your strengths, your weaknesses, and accept your flaws. Everybody, only person. I always tell kids, I don't even know why that word even exists because no one or nothing is perfect, right? So, what you may not like about yourself, someone else may think is the most beautiful thing in the world. And you have to just learn to accept that. If it's a flaw, learn how to enhance it, learn how to embrace it, learn how to add it to the rest of you. What is confident? Because flaws are what make you unique, right? So I think digging into who you are, embracing, look yourself in the mirror, go in the mirror with a clean face, and then this is what's part of my journey. Go in the mirror with a clean face and look at yourself and say, I love this, I don't like this, but this is who I am. I'm gonna own it, and we're gonna keep it moving. And I think that's what kind of helps build that confidence. And then now that I throw so long on top of that, okay, tell me how to
Right. And I think I heard you talked about earlier with the variables when it comes to your fashion kind of changing because of, having children and your
mm-hmm,
size and this and that, because I know that was a part of my journey.
mm-hmm,
When I was younger, I was shaped like an adult, although I was a teen. And then, so in my head, I thought I was larger than I was. But then after having children, then I did, gain weight. And so I had
mm-hmm,
to redefine who I was and
mm-hmm,
finding confidence in myself, what styles are going to fit for me, what looks
mm-hmm,
are going to fit for me,
mm-hmm,
and really just going from there and embracing it. And there's always the opportunity that if there's something about yourself you want to change, then you have to put in the work to do so.
exactly.
But
Yep.
even in the process, it's like, this is who I am. I'm
Yeah.
not going to kill myself on the inside trying
To
to
blend
fit
in, right? Yep.
this fake narrative that is made up by somebody else
Mm-hmm.
anyway.
And I agree. I think that social media has, for our young girls, just for people in general, adults too. Some people get so swallowed in social media. So I think that's a part of defining who you are. You have to take time to. You can't be a social media connoisseur. You've got to take some time and this say I'm not going to be a social media today because social media is draining, and it will make you start to believe or make you feel like you have to be something that you're not because you're not there yet before you actually get there. So I know that younger girls, even like I said, for people in general, for adults, I know some adults who are consumed with social media, and I think that the biggest barrier there is that you have to tell your mind this is not what I want to do all day. It's nice to go on there. I'm on social media because I follow a lot of different boutiques just to get ideas, kind of see how they're flowing, just things like that. But some days I'm off of social media and I'm like, I'm not. This is too much. Because you believe that you have to be something or do something, dress a certain way, you have a certain image, and that's not who you are. You're imitating yourselves.
Yes, yes. That is key right there, because I saw an article or read somewhere, and they were talking about how even to the point where plastic surgery, when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to your face, where people were getting plastic surgery to get their skin and features to look like some of the filters that are out there. And I'm like,
Wow.
this is
Okay, this is what
crazy.
you need to drink your water, take your vitamins, honey, get you a nice good skincare routine. Child, you ain't got to get that is crazy. I've never heard that.
Yes, yes. I thought it was so bizarre, but it goes back into
Mm,
self love
yeah.
and having to get to the place, because even with fashion, you can go out and spend, cuz and this is the other part. There's the high end, there's the middle, and then there's the low end. I can go, look, secret. So anybody that's seen my post today, kind of building up my casual chic look today, I can go to, for example, the shorts that I had on the picture were from Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
I paid
Mm-hmm.
$2
Yeah.
for these
Mhm.
for these
Right.
two. on clearance. I was like, oh, those look cute and comfy. I'm gonna grab
Mhm.
those. And
Mhm.
then there's some days where, like, there's a Calvin Klein dress or a whatever dress I feel like I want to purchase. And so I'll go from one end of the spectrum to the other, but it's about how you make it work for
Yeah,
you.
and I agree. I think that you bring up a great point where pairing your higher end with your inexpensive items. That's how you blend. You don't have to always have on all everything got to be name brand. I was that girl growing up.
Gucci down to the socks.
I was that girl growing up. I felt like everything because that's the world that I lived in. Everything's got to be name brand. As a grown up, child, please. If it's cute, I'm rocking it. But you compare. If you have a nice purse, I buy purses from God knows wherever. But if you have a nice purse or a nice comfortable heel that you want to pair with, I think that's what brings out, that who you are, that style. I agree. Totally agree.
Yes, yes, yes. So, with thinking about, and I know that you have some pieces that's going to be added to the site at 8 o'clock. And guys, remember that you can get a 15% discount at Strawberry Boutique by putting in discount code BU Live, BE letter U Live. Take
Yeah.
advantage of that 15% off. So make sure you like, share, subscribe to BU by Mika J and also Strawberry Boutique. I'll make sure we scroll that across the bottom because we want you guys to be able to take advantage of these sales.
Yeah.
Just don't buy my pants because I'm trying to get those.
And remember, it's from 6 p.m. today to tomorrow. Let's have a good show. Decide what Friday, honey.
Yeah. Oh, so is that a exclusive out here? Are we having a Black Friday sale?
No, we are planning on it, but this is exclusive for our viewers today. And then Black Friday, if you like and if you subscribe, you will know all the deets, honey. All the deets.
Yes, I absolutely love it. So, other things I just want to chat about right quick is that, again, we talked about that confidence and that inner beauty and how your clothes become your accessory.
Mhm.
And so I also know that Jessica, as you can see her with this cold shoulder sweater dress on, has all these beautiful tattoos that also adds to her kind of unique, trendy look. And she talked about her nose ring. And so those are some of the things, because I have a tattoo as well, but you also kind of, depending on the environment that you grew up in, some people don't express themselves fully in those ways because of, various reasons.
Mhm.
But I guess my question is, what, um, how did you know what you wanted to try and what you kind of felt in the depths of you was going to work for you?
As far as
As far as just your whole essence, because you a whole vibe, boo. You a whole vibe.
Thank you, dog. So it's one of those. If I have my mind set on something and I want something or I want to do something, that's just who I am. I'm going to do it. Right, wrong, or indifferent. I might get the backlash after the fact, but that's just who I am. So I think that's a part of, again, being knowing who you are. If you love something or if you have a desire to do something, you want to get a tattoo, you want to get a piercing, you want to go jump out of a plane, whatever you want to do, own that, because that's what's going to internalize and make you feel confident and love, everything else about yourself. So that was just it's a part. I'm addicted, unfortunately, to tattoos. I love tattoos. I think they are for me. It helps represent, who I am. It's very artistic. It brings out a different character, as Mika stated. For this dress, it's perfect because it gives like a little bit of flavor for the outfit. But then for me, I know that I still I work in a corporate setting, so I can kind of turn it off. So I have my switches. I can have this on and have that off, but still, it doesn't take away from who I am because I know what works for me as an individual.
I absolutely love that, because some people do get into that mindset that they think you have to be one dimensional. You can be there's so many moving parts of who we are, and unless you go out there and explore, you never know. Because
Mhm.
I have this mantra, I call it TSL: try something, see something, learn something.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I mean, you never know what you're gonna like until you try it. And
Mhm.
sometimes they're hit or miss. And then unless you get out and get exposure and you see things and you connect with different people from different cultures or
Mhm.
different cities, because you know, like you said, you grew up in Cali. So that's a whole different kind of
Oh,
environment.
yes. Yes.
And you know, from growing up in the
Mhm.
Midwest, or growing
Mhm.
up down south, like it's a
Mhm.
total different energy there.
Mhm. Mhm.
And then also learning something. Sometimes we just don't know what we don't know,
Right.
and so getting an understanding
Mhm.
so that you can really kind of find out who you are, because you know, maybe it's something about that person that you'll see in yourself that you couldn't see because you decided to kind of shun them away. So
Mhm.
I think that is excellent, you know, how you know, have evolved and come this well-rounded woman. Like I
Mhm.
absolutely love it.
I'm still learning, still going right. You never know. Like you just said, try something, see something, learn something. It's every day. I'm always open to learning something, seeing something new because I don't know it all. I'm learning. In this industry, I'm learning as a woman, as a mom. So I think that that's important, as you mentioned, for every person, every day.
Yes. So I just want to look, as we get ready to wrap things up. I just want to thank you so much, Jessica, for coming out and
Yeah.
talking about Strawberry Boutique. I'm so proud of you, friend.
So thank
Yes,
you.
I'm so proud of you and going through this journey. Like I remember it was maybe what about 2 years ago we talked about. I was like, I think I want to do this, and I was
And
like,
this
girl,
has
you would be
been in the vault
amazing.
for forever. And I just, like I said, put it off. And then as the pandemic came around, and I just kept hearing God say, "Girl, what you doing? What you waiting on?" Even though I started like trying to curve and do some other things because I am working on other things, but this was like, this is my baby. This is what I have had written down for forever. Why am I not doing this? So it's here. We live, y'all. Check us
I
out.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And then Jessica is true to form to show that you can be a mom, you can work. She does still work a full-time job, which as she grow, we're going, you know, make her look straight entrepreneurial
Yes,
24/7.
yes,
But she
yes.
does have a full-time job, and she's a mom, and she's a sister, and she's a fashionista, and you know, she's a sister and an encourager, and she's all these well-rounded things, but she has figured out how to balance it all.
Mm-hmm.
So I would hope that there's someone that's listening that may be out there sitting on your dream or vision, that you too should be able to branch out and follow your dream. Connect with someone that's going to be be a dream pusher to you.
Mm-hmm.
Because me and Jessica are fortunate that there is a group of us, a group of women. Our sister circle is called the Set Sis Free Circle, and we are all entrepreneurs, and we connected and we push and encourage each other about being ourselves, being our brand, being who we are, and just really getting out there and enjoying life
Mm-hmm.
and
And stepping out of
walking.
the comfort zone because guys,
Yes.
this is not me to say, girl, come on, you're gonna be all right. This is not my forefront, but I'm learning to say, as an entrepreneur, these are things that you have to be willing to do to get yourself out there, right? And to brand yourself. You are your brand. So if you don't brand yourself, who's gonna do it? So this is, you guys will see me again. I'm gonna hold this date in time to a year from now when we come back and talk, and we're gonna talk about some how we've grown. So
Yes, yes. And I know that you're going to continue to grow and continue to flourish. I'm so excited. I am loving
the
my
goal is,
earrings.
yes.
Just saying, they are super cute. I'm gonna be trying to get at them pants if nobody has got them yet. Okay.
So I
But
will say, lastly, as I have been, we talked about like a plus size. So that is something that I also have been working on. So good news for everyone that's interested. I just want to go ahead and get a collection first before I put some things out there. I have a couple pieces, but want to go ahead and get a whole collection. So more to come. So if you subscribe, you will know the details.
Yes. So again, like, share, subscribe, Strawberry Boutique on Facebook and also Instagram. And she's gonna have some looks, like she said, for the plus size beauty. So I'm gonna make sure I be able to model some of those
Yes,
looks
yes,
for
yes.
sure, because you're not only with shopping at Strawberry Boutique buying clothes, but you are buying a vibe. Okay, you are buying a vibe,
Yes.
from the packaging to the style ideas, from shopping to just the energy that Jessica
Mhm,
sends to
mhm.
her consumers.
Yes,
You are not just buying a item, you are buying a vibe. So
yes.
make sure you
Into it,
remember that.
into it, tap into it,
Yes,
y'all.
yes, tap in. And again, discount code is BU Live at Strawberry Boutique. Discount code 15% off BU Live. But again, I just want to thank you so much,
Thank
Jessica,
you for having
for
me.
joining and talking
Yes,
about your awesome venture.
yes.
And for the ladies, I hope that if there was something said to encourage you and inspire you, to help you learn more about you. Because again, BU's Live Points is bringing all the various parts of me, Mika J. And
Mhm.
so fashion is definitely a part of me. And I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. And remember to always be you.
Have a good night.